Welcome back. A proposal in New York City would allow people to report instances of illegal parking, then get a cut of the fine. So if you saw somebody blocking a bike lane or a crosswalk or an entrance, you call or go online and report them. That person's fined $175, and if they pay the fine, you get 25% of that. So citizen parking enforcement, Chad, do we like it or not?
Yeah, I don't like this. I support all hustles, but I don't like this because I'm concerned about the safety of the individual that is reporting the fine. Can you imagine in New York City someone coming out to their car and seeing someone else taking down their license plates for this? It's dangerous.
This is ridiculous. Are you kidding me? Like, what, the overzealous neighbor is going to sit out there every day and sit there and we already pay enough taxes, especially in Manhattan and these places in New York City. They have parking enforcement for a reason. That pays their salary. Let them do their job. I don't need an extra job. If you don't know how to park, I'll call 311, get the car towed, whatever the case may be. But the fact that now I'm going to take a cut from it, imagine what people are going to do. They're going to sit there all day and just
make it a job.
Yeah.
Angie Goff, meter maid.
Yeah, I'm always for a good side hustle as long as it's street legal. I will say that if this were to go forward, yes, people will die. I mean, some people will, there's going to be some issues, but I don't know.
Imagine doing this to Alec Baldwin, like who's already gotten in all sorts of like parking issues in New York with paparazzi and thing, and now you're going to sit there and take a cut of his fine.
What about the people that park, like that take up 2 parking spaces at Target?
Oh,
you know,
I think we were talking about like double parkers on the street.
Or a double park. I mean,
you want parking enforcement at Target?
Because they don't want someone to scratch your car. Like, what gives you the right? I wish that, I wish that I could submit something for someone who takes up 2
Have you seen the way
spots.
You park sometimes, Angie? Sometimes it's 2 spots too.
We used to have a colleague here at Fox 5 on our old building who would publicly shame bad parkers. We miss you, Harry. There you go. Let me say this, though. As somebody who, I ride a bike through the city sometimes, not all the time. I drive through the city. I kind of do it all. I will say this. I think the city has to be better. I'm talking about D.C., not New York. But I think part of it is enforcement in the first place. And on whether you like it or not, these streets are shared instances. And I think that means drivers have to be cognizant of the pedestrians and bicyclists. Bicyclists have to be cognizant of the drivers and pedestrians. It is a 3-way street when you look at the different people who traverse the streets out there. So I don't think this is the way to do it in New York City. No. I think you're right that it does open a Pandora's box, but I think the city has to be more responsive in terms of enforcing the rules that are out there on the books. If you're double parked in a bike lane because you're a delivery driver or something like that, I'm sorry, the bike lanes are there for a reason, and it's not for you to double park, and it's just as simple as that.